Alright, hey everyone, this is Nate and this is the Nader Tater channel. This is a 1-year update on this deck coating that I did last July 4th break. Now it's July 5th here, 2025. And I wanted to share, I had lots of people ask how's it held up. First off, I will say I did just pressure wash this, so I left it, over winter. Of course, I'm in Michigan, southeast Michigan, so I get plenty of snow. So this had probably a foot, 18 inches of snow, kind of left on it most of winter. I had a little bit of I guess it's mildew perhaps. Now we also did throw some food out here for the possums and stuff in the winter time, which probably didn't help. But I did a quick pressure wash of that just to clean it up so that you could see the surface, and also I wanted to see how it held up to being pressure washed. So it's been doing fantastic, and quite frankly I am not a professional deck coater or anything. I've coated many things like this this playhouse out here. This one was with a Bear Premium or Bear Ultra from Home Depot. It's done okay, but now it's about 6 years old. I've had to touch up this place, and some places are completely flaked off. So I did not want to use that product again. I want to look at something new. So I use this liquid rubber polyurethane deck coating. They tell you it is not a stain. It is very different. It's a thick polyurethane coating. This video is not sponsored at all. They did not pay me any money for this. This is something I wanted to try out and put on my deck myself. I did reach out to Liquid Rubber though and asked them for a coupon, a referral code for you guys to get the best price. So if you're interested in it, do go through my my link in the video description. That helps them know that you came from my channel here. And then also, if you like the video, give me that thumbs up and hit the subscribe and the bell icon to see more of my stuff. So onto the deck. You can see here, this deck looks fantastic. I really love how it coats, and this deck was in terrible shape. I had many quotes to get it replaced. I wanted to see if I could salvage it. I am more than impressed actually with this product. I was hoping to get like a year or two out of it extra. I think this has I forget if it's a 3-year warranty. I think so. So impressive warranty. The only places I've had some problems is where I have the butt joints. I had some that were really big, and this was bigger than they said you could fill with the caulk, but they have like a crack filler that I put in there, and I had enough expansion and contraction that it broke the caulk. And then of course when it breaks the caulk, it's going to break your stain or your polyurethane coating on top of it. So I have a couple of those joints that did that, and they broke open, so I can re-caulk them here this this summer and put a little extra that I have left over on it. The only other place I had is I actually did this before I had siders that were redoing the siding on my house, but that was the only time I had to do it. I needed some time off of work to be able to get it done. They put their siding scaffolding directly on it, and that was probably, I want to say, like 3 days after I stained it. So I think they want you to wait like a week or something before you put stuff down. I haven't tried scrubbing that stuff off, but that's actually the rubber foot of the scaffolding they put up for siding, and that really stayed even with the kind of not full high pressure. It's the little spinny high pressure pressure washer. It doesn't clean that off. So I have a couple of those marks kind of stuck on my deck, and then I have a couple places that did peel, and again, these are because of the ladder stuff. There's one over somewhere here. Let me find it. All right, so here's one place that it did peel. Now this happened when they were siding, where they put their feet down, and now if I grab it, it doesn't peel up. I left it over winter time to see what it does. So all I'm gonna do is probably gonna sand. It feels a little bit like polished underneath it, so I don't know what's on the wood maybe that didn't make it adhere well. But so I'll probably touch that up and see how that does. Otherwise, the stain has been holding up fantastic. I've been really impressed, even in some of these like deep trenches here, where the wood's all cracked and weathered. It's held up really well. All these places I don't see any checking or cracking of the coating itself. It's only where the wood moved enough that it broke the polyurethane on the caulking right here. That's the only place where I had it break down. So I've been really impressed with it. I would definitely recommend it. In fact, I'm probably never going to use a stain again. I've stained. The other thing to know is that castle playset, that was new wood that I let it dry out because it was pressure treated, but then I did that. But then when I did my dock with the same Bear Premium stuff, it didn't even take a year for it to start flaking all off. And that was me pressure washing it and putting the prep down. I did follow all their instructions on Liquid Rubber, where I used their cleaner, I used their primer, I let it dry, I did all those steps. I pressure washed it off, of course, but it was in bad shape, and it has really held up well. I dragged these chairs across it just fine. There's doesn't leave any marks or bang it up. So that's it's really a robust material, I have to say. It's definitely different than a stain that I've dealt with before. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I will answer them. If I have to, I'll do another video to kind of show you some more details on it. But overall, liquid rubber seems like a great material for decking. So good luck.